Hello, this is Mark Major and you are watching the Action Figuratorium. Some of you have figured it out by now that I am a real big toy collector. I also enjoy a bit of the photography, and I also like to do a bit of customizing and kit bashing. And today what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I've taken kind of a cheap piece of crap that I picked up for $2 at a thrift store and turned it into something kind of cool. This is a 1/6 scale Barbie motorcycle that we're going to turn into a pimp ride for my 1/6 scale Snoop Dogg action figure. So stick around. All right, as always with YouTube videos, please give a like, get a subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. If you're new here, you might think about coming back. There's a lot of cool vids I do involving these kinds of projects. Just check the channel and you will be amazed at what is available. Okay, let's get into this thing. This is it. I bought this $2 at a Goodwill. And it is a 1986 either Barbie or Ken motorcycle. And what makes this particularly, I think, cool is that it has a couple of boom boxes on the side, you can see there. And those originally are compartments that hid C batteries. This thing had some more parts to it, of course, missing. Maybe it lit up, maybe it made sounds. I don't know. I got it in this condition. There's kind of a wraparound thing on the front that is missing, which is why the front looks particularly weird. And so I decided, since this thing is probably not worth any money, we should take it apart and we should spray paint it. So let's move on to this next part of the process. Here I have taken it apart with a simple screwdriver, and this is kind of what the thing devolves into, just a big pile of junk. Now I took all the parts that didn't need to be masked off and I made those silver because I have about 4 or 5 cans of silver metallic paint or aluminum car paint or whatever sitting around, and that means there's going to be a lot of silver stuff. Now you can see it's got some gold accents. What I did with the parts that probably had to be masked up or I thought would be cool in gold, since I don't have any gold spray paint on hand, I'm one of these guys who just is constantly accumulating art supplies, and I use whatever's on hand. I did have some gold Testor's model kit paint that needs to get used up, so I just brushed it on because that's what the task entails, and it's kind of fun brushing stuff on sometimes. I like it. It's real therapeutic. Here is some parts that I decided to leave black, but I decided I would take the gold and do some accents on it, sort of paint in sort of the raised parts, that kind of bit. And here is the finished product, so to speak. This is reassembled with gold and silver together. You can see what I did to the boom box. I added a little bit of, after painting it silver and leaving the little sticker in the middle there, I went back and I added a little bit of gold touch to it. So now we're going to see what it looks like live on Snoop Cam. Let's switch over. Look at that. We are going to walk over and take a look at this guy. Hey, look at that. Here I am. So the Snoop Man himself, this gold lame Elvis suit, also came off of a Barbie Elvis doll that I picked up. Those are good for robbing outfits from, by the way. And you can always sell off the naked Elvis doll and recoup sometimes all of your cost, depending upon what you paid. So it's a cool looking ride for this guy. You know what I mean? Like the $2 I spent on the toy, in my opinion, goes pretty far. It could end up in my Etsy shop at some point. Now, funny enough, I had one screw left over when I put it back together. There's a couple spots for a screw to go into, but the screw that I have left over does not fit them. There's one that's supposed to go into the top of the gas tank, and it is not long enough. And I do not know where the extra screw technically came from, but the Snoop man, I don't think that he really cares. So this is just a sort of a quick one and done. Takes about a day, day and a half, maybe 2 days altogether, depending upon how tired you get, to just take apart a crappy 1986 Barbie motorcycle, repaint it silver and gold, and let the Snoop man sort of do the rest of the work. Anyways, thanks if you made it this far in the video. If you love these types of oddball customizations, things that you might not see on some of the other channels, again, don't be afraid to subscribe. And also, you might want to check out the Instagram account. Excuse me, here it is. Yeah, look at this production value of this show. Yeah, Action Figuratorium Instagram. That's where a lot of pics I take of this crap end up. So if you want to see this stuff in action, you know, maybe fly by and give it a check. So catch you guys in the next one.